It's May the 18th, 2013, and we are coming at you live on bevocal.com. I am your host, Skeena, and just a quick reminder that links to all our episodes can be found on our blog at theskeenabeat.blogspot.com, and recordings are also available on Spreaker.com. That's Spreaker.com. We've got a good show for you today with This Day in History, Weird Facts of the Day, emails and tweets, and of course, if any of you are listening live, there will be a chance to get to your questions, and hopefully we can get those answered. If you are listening to a recording of this episode, this is how you can join us live. Follow us on Twitter at The Skeena Beat. We send out tweets before every live show. Then join us on Be Vocal and join in. We'd love to have you. Or send us an email at theskeenabeat@gmail.com. And we'll answer your questions and post them on our blog. Just give us your first name and tell us where you're writing from. Or send us a tweet. Now, it is time for This Day in History. On this day in 1792, Russian troops invaded Poland. On this day in 1802, Great Britain declared war on Napoleon's France. Also on this day in 1804, Napoleon Bonaparte was proclaimed Emperor of France. On this day in 1980, Mount St. Helens erupted in Washington state, resulting in the deaths of 57 people and $3 billion in damages. On this day in 1941, the United Nations moved its headquarters to New York. And finally, on this day in 1974, India became the 6th nation to detonate an atomic bomb. Let's see. The United States, the USSR, France, Great Britain, and does anyone know who the 5th was? Well, if you do, send us an email. And that concludes This Day in History. Up next, Weird Fact of the Day. Did you know that a 7-pound baby has more bones in his body than a 200-pound man? It's a fact. The adult human body has approximately 206 bones, whereas an infant may have from 300 to 350 bones in its body. The reason for this is very simple. Some bones in the body will fuse together as one grows. So what started out as several bones becomes one when the person reaches adulthood. And remember that over half of the bones in the body are in the feet and hands. So once one is adult, many bones are fused, not missing. So No need for alarm. And that is our weird fact of the day. Now it's time for emails and tweets. Our first email is from Valerie in Santa Monica. Hey Skeena, my mother-in-law is becoming a problem. She is always criticizing me. What should I do? Well, Valerie, I would suggest first bringing the matter up with your husband. Um, it's his mother after all, and he should either talk to her or I suggest confront her on your behalf. However, being that it is his mother, he might not wish to. In that case, you are the one who's going to have to confront your mother-in-law directly. Either that or move far away. So, good luck to you with whatever you decide to do, Valerie. Our next email is from Robert in Harlow. And for those of you who don't know where that is, I believe it's just north of London in the UK. Anyways, Robert asks, what do you do when the romance fades in a relationship? Well, Robert, I would suggest taking a look inward. Why has the romance failed? When was the last time you and your partner did something spur of the moment and romantic? You see, the spice of life is being spontaneous. Romantic gestures go a long way. They don't have to be large romantic gestures, just little things. A rose left on a pillow, a romantic dinner, a simple weekend getaway, things like this, things to keep things moving. You have to do something. You get out of a relationship what you put into it. If you're stuck in a rut, do something. If it's wrong, do something else. Just get out there and work. You have to work at relationships, and quite frankly, romance is hard, but well worth it. So good luck to you, Robert. And our last email is from Sam in Boston. And he writes, Skeena, I've been having a problem with the wife. I've recently bought a new 48-foot cabin cruiser. Now the wife wants to call it Lulu Bell. I want to call it the Intrepid. We've been fighting about it for days, and we've stopped talking to each other. So I told her I'd let you decide. What should it be, the Intrepid or Lulu Bell? Well, Sam, first I would say that this problem you're having is not really a problem. Couples fight, yes, it's true. Yeah, your main problem is letting it get this out of hand. As to me picking the name, let me just say this. Have you ever heard of the tunneling electron microscope? This microscope is so powerful that by firing electrons you can actually see images of the atom, the minute building blocks of our universe. Sam, if I were using that microscope right now, I still wouldn't be able to find my interest in picking a name for your boat. So pick a name you both like or agree on, or simply give in. You'll be happier in the long run. And that concludes emails for today. I'd like to thank all those who did send in emails. And if you do have a question, please write to us at theskeenabeat@gmail.com or send us a tweet at theskeenabeat. We'd love to hear from you. Well, we were hoping for some audience participation today, but looking at our screens here, it seems that that is not going to happen. So, if you are listening, well, you will be listening to this as a recording. Please follow us on Twitter to find out when we are going live. Again, you can find us on Twitter at the Skeena Beat. That's at THESKEENABEAT. Just remember that all of our episodes are available on our blog, theskeenabeat.blogspot.com, or on Spreaker. Just search for The Skeena Beat. And also emails and tweets will be posted with abbreviated versions of the answers on the blog as well. So that's it for the Skeena Beat today. So have a good day and goodbye.